Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on this day, my beautiful sister decided to have a birthday shoot. If you want to see how I transformed her look, please keep watching, and hey, don't forget to hit the subscription button, like this video and comment. Thank you. Firstly, I'll be starting off with her brows before the full face big. Okay, so firstly I use tissue to take out oil from her face, then I'm priming her brows. I'm using the Heigi and Esther brow pomade in Toffee to draw her brows. So I'm just outlining it first. I basically draw my brows like this, two straight lines underneath with one arch, and I draw strokes, and above it I put another straight line with continuing with the arch and ending it with another straight line. So I divide my brow into 4 parts. So I say it has like 4 straight line and 2 arch, which has the head of the brow, the tail of the brow, and the arch basically. So once you know those things, it's very easy for you to identify what exactly you want your brow to look like, because everybody have different kinds of faces, right? So you can't actually give every individual the same kind of brow. That's my own personal idea when it comes to drawing someone's brow. So but once you understand the terms that comes along with it, then you know what exactly it is that you are supposed to do. All right, next off I'll be using the pure beige and fawn to define her brows. So now I'm just going in with fawn and a flat brush, okay, and I'm using the place and drag method, after which I buff out with a buffing brush. This brush is from my Zoeva palette. I can't actually remember the number of the brush, but it's a buffing brush anyways. So I'm using the fawn down from the head of the brow to the tail of the brow. So I want you guys to understand that term. That's what we'll be using most of the time for our video. All right, so you understand the head, the arch, and the tail. The tail is the extreme sharp end of the brow. Don't mind me, I just like using examples so you can actually understand and remember what exactly it is you're doing. All right, so you can see I keep going in with my buffing brush because I actually want that area to be as seamless and flawless as possible. So I go in with my buffing brush. Right now I'm using the pure beige LA Girl Pro Concealer in pure beige. I'm just using it to brighten out the brow bone area, that is the highlighted area of the brow, right? I'm using it to brighten it out. At the same time I still use my buffing brush. The same thing I'm going to do for the side of the brow. Just watch. So why I keep buffing in between is because I don't want the concealer to dry out, and I want that area to be as seamless as possible. So I just keep buffing at intervals, okay? And at the same time I'm very much light-handed with my brush tool, really light-handed, so that I can achieve that stroke, straight lines that I want to achieve. next off, I'll be using this Chestnut Elegant Pro Concealer to define the upper part of the brow. I don't know if you remember from the last video I posted, I didn't actually define the upper part of the brow, basically because I did my skin work before brows. But if I have to do my brows before skin work, I definitely would define the upper part of the brow. So I'm using Chestnut because it's a shade darker than her normal skin shade, and I don't want the upper part of the brow to have that white line. I want it to look as natural as possible. All right, so I'm flushing out the head of the brow. Okay, I don't want it to have that thick dark feeling. I want it to look as natural as possible. Okay, so I'm just going over the brow, like cleaning off any excess concealer. That's what I'm doing right now. Set around the brow area, so I used my buffing brush first to like buff out any excess concealer, after which I'm using my Maybelline powder to set around the brow area, like the eyelid, the brow bone, just the brow area in general. So I'm setting it with setting not setting powder, sorry, with my Maybelline powder. So why I use this method, because I want that place to feel like her skin, right? So it's going to have that natural feeling. Even after applying foundation and all that, it's going to have that natural feeling. That's why I actually use this method. Alright, so I'm going in with this Candid Glow from Yanga Beauty. So I'm just trying to highlight her brow bone, to give it that Essex glow. We're going to define it properly. So I'm using this Blot brow gel in light coffee. So I'm just using it to define the brow properly and place every hair on the brow, place them properly too. Alright, now I'm going into skin. No, I'm using the Miceller cleansing water to clean her face, after which I'm using the Facial oil to moisturize. Very, very necessary for you to moisturize the face before priming. It helps the whole face in preparation for foundation, right? So it gives that it protects, apart from protecting the upper surface of your skin, and it helps your foundation to sit in properly. Okay, so I'm priming her face. This is a mattifying primer. Okay, then I'm going into foundation. I actually mixed the foundation. I used 2 shades of this Maybelline foundation in Super Stay. I used the Warm Sun and Coconut. I mixed them together to actually get an actual shade. Okay, so I'm just using my beauty blender to apply the foundation evenly on her skin, using the sufficient amount of foundation. Okay, making sure that every part of her skin is covered, flushing it properly into her hairline, under her chin, okay, and you have to be careful when it comes to the brow area, because you already drew the brow before applying foundation, so you have to be very careful with what you are doing. If not, you are going to ruin your brows, and you don't want that, okay, because once you start going into that brow again, it's going to be really messy, and before you know it, you're having a dirty look. So right now I'm going to be highlighting her face. I'm using Fawn Elegant Pro Concealer in Fawn. Okay, so I'm just putting it on all the highlighted area of her face. Okay, I'm going to do a more detailed video on how to highlight. Oops, I forgot to video the part where I was blending the highlight, so I'm just going right into contouring her face. Yeah, you want to flush that into the hairline. Okay, flush that into the hairline. That process helps you to eliminate that white marks line that comes on the forehead. All right, and when you are contouring the cheekbone area, okay, you want to feel where the bone is, down to the mouth area. That's where you put your cheekbone contour. Then you go under the chin too. That part is very necessary. It helps to define the shape of the face. Oh, this is the most interesting part, the most contouring. Okay, I'm going to do a more detailed video on how I highlight and contour and why I take all those steps. Alright, so now I'm just going in with my beauty blender to blend everything together. Okay, so I'm using pure beige, okay, to set the under eyes before setting it with my Maybelline powder in medium. Yeah, medium. Okay, so I use the pure beige because I want to eliminate any lines under the eyes, like bags and all that, right? So I'm going in with my Maybelline powder again in warm. Yeah, in warm. I'm going into it and I use it all over the face. So right now I'm setting her face using the mercier setting powder, translucent setting powder. So I'm just setting all the highlighted area. At the same time, I don't want the face to be like really defined and all that, so I'm buffing out any harsh lines that the setting powder is going to create. So I just buff it out with the beauty blender. Okay, now we're going into eyes. Okay, I'm going to be building up the crease. I actually didn't even know what look I was going to create here, but I'm building up the crease with yellow. I use the orange and I'm going into brown. So I'm just trying to blend everything together. So right now I'm using the NYX jumbo pencil. I'm using it as my primer or my base for my eyeshadow. Okay, I'm just using a fluffy brush, not so fluffy anyways. I'm using it to apply it. So I'm using my Queen Amina II Tara palette. I'm using this gold eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm actually creating a halo eyes. Yeah, that is a halo eye look. Alright, so basically this look I didn't actually plan for it anyways, it just came to my mind that
that's a baby.
Alright, so going into liner, I didn't want to wing her eyes, so I just smoked out the outer corner of the eyeliner using black eyeshadow to smoke it out. So just smudge it a little. It doesn't have that overly defined eyeliner look. Okay, because I didn't want her to have that too serious look. It's a birthday glam, so you don't really need to go too much with the look. I forgot to say, you might be seeing me using my hand a lot because trust me, your hand is your best blender. You'll see how gorgeous those eyes look, like it's smoked. Alright, so I'm smoking out under eyes. Alright, I use the Inglot gel liner for both the under eyes and the eyelid too. Okay, so I'm just taking out the setting powder from my face, and I'm going to bronze with this MAC cosmetic powder. I'm going to bronze her face. So when I'm bronzing, I'm basically just going into all the contour area of her face, and I'm using this MAC setting spray all over her face. Yeah, and this wing bad girl lashes. And basically there are a lot of parts I couldn't film, but you know, I just loved how everything came together with this look. She was looking really beautiful at the ending. I can't wait for you guys to see the finished look and the pictures we got to snap. She was looking gorgeous, just as she has imagined to look. So I'm using this MAC pencil. I use 2 shades of MAC pencil, okay, and that is a Milani lipstick. I can't remember the name. So we don't want the lip to be overly defined. That that lipstick, the lighter shade, is from Heigi and Esther. Okay, so I'm just going to glow up her body using this illuminating glow oil from Tm.essentials. I used to in Angel and I can't remember the other name. Yeah, so and I'm still using the Tm.essentials glow spray. I think that's an Angel too. Okay, using it on her body. I used a little on her face. Ooh, you can see how gorgeous she look. Like, I am so impressed with this look. I'm so impressed and I'm so proud with how everything came together. Okay, and I'm so happy that you guys are able to see and support this journey of mine. I want to say thank you. Just in case you're still watching, please don't forget to hit the subscription button before you sign up for my page. Like, comment on the video, tell me what you want to see next on my next video. I would really appreciate. I'll be replying people in the comment section. You can repost for me, tell your friends to follow my channel. I have so many creative looks to give to you guys. Just stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye.